Chapter 126 of Married Thrice to Salted Fish. Usually, whenever he received similar scam messages, Jiangxing wouldn't even take a second look. Him replying with a question mark was already giving the scammer a lot of face. The main reason was that the scammer didn't ask him to send money. They didn't say that his wife was hit by a car and was now in the hospital and in urgent need of money. This could simply be a case of mistaken identity. So he considered this question mark reminder as his good deed for the day. The other party quickly replied to him, "Are you Jiangxing?" Very well. The possibility of it just being sent to the wrong number was ruled out. This was a fraudulent message, and the scammer had even obtained his information in some way. "Jiangxing, I'm your father." Ketang held her mobile phone as if she were holding a hot potato. She glanced at Lin Qingyu and saw that his face had turned cold, his eyes flashing daggers. It made her think they ought to turn up the air conditioner in the stadium. "Xiao Gege, did you remember the number wrong?" Lin Qingyu sneered. "I didn't remember it wrong." This kind of reply that sounded like the person who sent it was asking for a beating. He was sure it came from Jiangxing. He could bet Shu Junyan's life on it. Ketang's big eyes were full of question marks. Then why is he like this?" Lin Qingyu shook his head. He didn't know either. Jiangxing should have realized he was missing. He should be trying his best to find him, just like he was. After receiving such a message, he should be flying over. How dare he reply to him with a question mark? Ketang tentatively asked, "Xiao Gege, are you okay?" She felt that she had solved the case. The young couple must have quarreled and were in the middle of a cold war. The beauty condescended to step down for his husband and asked him to pick him up, but his husband believed they were still trading vicious words and was pretending to be some cold fucking scumbag, leaving him to fend for himself. Lin Qingyu thought for a while and said, "As I remember, mobile phones can send photos." Jiangxing thought that saying, "I'm your father" would be enough to shut up the scammer, didn't expect him to become more courageous as his frustrations mounted. He even sent over a photo of his wife. Jiangxing clicked on it thoughtlessly. A young man in ancient Chinese clothes appeared on his phone screen. Jiangxing was stunned. The fancy clothes the young man had on did not belong to any particular dynasty in their history, yet he found it very familiar. What made him even more stunning was that the young man seemed unreal, as though it'd been taken out of some CGI game. But this face brought with it such a strong sense of familiarity. When he saw it, his heart unexpectedly raised to 180 beats per minute. He didn't even wonder why the swindler was sending him a picture of a man. With the kind of face a man or a woman, he was the wife everyone dreamt of. Being a swindler nowadays wasn't easy. With Photoshop skills like this, he ought to be able to open a treasure store. "Stranger, your wife looks like this. Are you really not going to come and pick him up?" For the 3 consecutive question marks, Jiangxing got a vague image of the swindler gnashing his teeth in exasperation and jealousy. "You liar! How did you get so dramatic?" "Jiangxing, you went overboard with the Photoshop, Shangdi." The stranger was gradually becoming irritable. Question mark, question mark, question mark. "I didn't even use a beauty filter. If you don't believe us, then add me on WeChat. Let's video call." Jiangxing really wanted to see how the scammer was going to go about this, so he willingly added the phone number on WeChat. Immediately after, the scammer sent over the video call request. Jiangxing didn't intend to reveal his phone, so he covered the camera. In this way, He could see the other side, but the other side could not see him. Soon, his wife appeared on his vision. That CGI game face suddenly came alive. He could even clearly see the teardrop mole at the corner of the young man's eye. As everyone knew, video calls couldn't be edited. Lin Qingyu couldn't see Jiang Sheng. He could only see darkness. Jiang Sheng? When no one responded, Lin Qingyu called out again. Lao Gang? Jiang Sheng's Adam apple bobbed. Just this simple was enough for Lin Qingyu to conclude that it was Jiang Sheng's voice. The heavy stone on his heart finally fell. The most urgent matter was to meet up with Jiang Sheng first. He will settle scores with him later. Lin Qingyu asked, Where are you? Jiang Sheng replied in a daze, At my aunt's house. Come and pick me up. Lin Qingyu looked at Keitang. Where are we now? Keitang said, I will message you the address. Lin Qingyu nodded and said to Jiang Sheng, I will be waiting for you. After hanging up the video, Jiang Sheng engaged in an inner struggle at the sight of the address the stranger sent over. He has common sense. He swears he does. But the super good-looking young man called him Lao Gang. The young man's expression completely didn't seem like he was lying. Besides, would anyone with looks like that have to sink so low as to commit something like phone fraud? And even if he really did want to swindle him, why choose a place full of security? Most importantly, he himself felt that he had seen his wife somewhere. Jiang Sheng stood up. He grabbed his school bag and walked out. As he was heading out, he happened to run into his aunt, who was back from grocery shopping. His aunt said, Ah Sheng, it's time for dinner. Are you still going out? Jiang Sheng said, I'm going to see my classmate. Then have the driver take you. No, I'll just take the subway. It will be faster. Keitang, the Good Samaritan, decided to see this through to the end. She asked her supervisor for a half-hour break and guided Lin Qingyu out of the venue. She then kept him company as he waited for his husband by the side of the road. Not for anything else, she just wanted to know where this beauty's husband got the confidence to quarrel with his wife, pretending not to even know him. If she had a wife like this, she would even swear he was her ancestor just to get him to stay. How dare that slag man do him dirty like this? The great beauty had put on the mask, but he still attracted a lot of attention. It couldn't be helped. The clothes he had on were too luxurious. How could those be considered clothes? He was practically wearing a car. Lin Qingyu watched as cars galloped past in front of him, their speeds unmatched by any of Dayu's 1,000-mile horses. Jiang Sheng's hometown was even more bizarre than he imagined. Unfortunately, before he was back with Jiang Sheng, he simply didn't have the heart to appreciate and explore it at all. Will Jiang Sheng drive to pick him up? Suddenly, Lin Qingyu's pupils shrank. He pointed at something that was moving and said, What is that? It's moving so slowly. Keitang looked in the direction he was pointing at. What? What? The thing with the basket in front of it. Keitang was confused. You mean the shared bicycle? Oh, my husband is here. Lin Qingyu narrowed his eyes. He came on a shared bicycle. There were several people coming towards them with shared bicycles, but Keitang could tell at a glance which one was the great beauty's husband. It was a boy wearing a black mask, headphones around his neck, a backpack slung on his back. Riding the bicycle against the wind, his bangs were swept back. His slightly upturned eyes were very charming, brimming with the aura of youth. Even if she couldn't see his face clearly, the boy still gave her a refreshing and handsome feeling. Was it because of temperament, or height, or figure, maybe the outfit? But the boy's clothes were also very simple: a loose t shirt, black trousers, and sneakers, like what most teenager boys wear. It's strange, why did he look so sexy in that outfit? Hmm. The boy stopped the bicycle in front of them. He looked towards them and asked uncertainly, "Hi?" Lin Chingyi took off his mask and met Jiang Xing's eyes. Jiang Xing's heart beat faster. Lin Chingyi walked up to Jiang Xing and ordered, "Take off your mask." Jiang Xing paused and, though confused, obediently took off his mask. It was Jiang Xing. Jiang Xing with short hair. Jiang Xing wearing his hometown clothes. The same Jiang Xing who appeared in both his dreams. Lin Chingyi thought of Jiang Xing's excessive joke and wanted to slap him on the face. He raised his hand and he was about to let him have it, but Jiang Xing seemed to be in a daze and he made no move to dodge. Lin Chingyi's hand slowly dropped. How could he be willing to hurt Jiang Xing? And so, abandoning himself, he threw himself into the young man's arms. Jiang Xing's eyes suddenly went wide. He smelled a light, familiar scent of medicinal herbs. "Why did you only get here now?" Lin Chingyu embraced him tightly. "I thought I was going to be separated from you again. I was so scared." Jiang Xing raised his hands, but in the end, he didn't touch the handsome boy's body. He felt something hot roll down the boy's cheek against the shoulder. He said at a loss, "Hey!" Standing to one side, Ki Tang, who was about to ready to swoon, received a WeChat message from her supervisor urging her to go back to work. She had to break away from this beautiful scene in front of her eyes. "Well, I still have something to do in the exhibition hall." Lin Chingyi straightened up. He restrained his emotions and said, "In the future, my husband and I will find a chance to thank you." Kitang waved her hands again and again. It's fine, it's fine. It's what I should have done." As she spoke, she cast another subtle look at Jiang Xing. She couldn't have cared about the affairs of these handsome guys, but she really didn't want to see the beauty being wronged. "Xiao Gege, when you get back your phone, can you add me on WeChat?" Lin Chingyu said. "Sure." Ketang smiled. "Then I will be going first." Now that he had returned to Jiang Xing's side, Lin Chingyu finally felt safe and was ready to settle accounts. "Why did you say you didn't know me just now?" Lin Chingyu said coldly. "Was it fun playing the joke?" Jiang Xing's heartbeat still hadn't calmed down, but he was very good at pretending. No matter how nervous he was, he could pretend nothing was wrong. "It's not that, buddy. Should I know you?" Lin Chingyu's heart sank. "What do you mean? You have already forgotten about me after only an hour apart?" "What? What?" Lin Chingyu's face was frighteningly cold. "Jiang Xing, I'm not in any mood to joke around with you right now." "No, don't be angry. I was wrong." Jiang Xing apologized out of instinct. "Maybe I forgot. Just give me a hint. Anything is fine. I will try my best to remember." Lin Chingyu said, "Honeymoon, Yuzhong, carriage." Jiang Xing frowned. "We were in a carriage together." Lin Chingyu, ... Judging by Jiang Xing's expression, he really didn't remember him. If his conjecture was correct, Shu Junyan's strange stone that had the effect of stabilizing the soul brought Jiang Xing back to his body in Guangzhou, while he himself since he had no body in Guangzhou, was sent over with both his soul and original body. The last time Jiangxin returned to his original body in the Dayu, he was unable to speak for a period of time. His amnesia this time was probably also a side effect of returning to his old body. But what if he was wrong? If if the Jiangxin in front of him has no memory of being in the Dayu at all? And if this Jiangxin was not the Jiangxin, then what should he do? Seeing the beauty in gorgeous clothes frown, his lips pursed tightly, his eyes at a loss, as if he had been bullied and suffered a great grievance. Jiangxin felt inexplicably panicked, and he couldn't help but say, "But I really think I have seen you somewhere." Could he be an elementary school classmate? Impossible. His memory was quite good. If there had been such a handsome boy among his classmates, how could he not remember? Lin Qingyi was taken aback. "You think I look familiar?" "Yes, you give me a very familiar feeling. But I don't think you could be my wife." Jiang Xing originally wanted to say that he was straight and yeah, you cannot say that anymore, Jiang Xing. You are neither straight nor underage in Dayu. It was impossible that he would have a male wife. But when the words reached his lips, he changed them again. "I'm not that lucky." Lin Qingyi breathed a sigh of relief. Jiang Xing had a vague impression of him, which proved that his conjecture was correct. Jiang Xing's memory was still there. It just needed a little time to recover. "Let me ask you, do you have a wife now?" "No." Lin Qingyi was a little more satisfied. "Then I will be your wife, okay?" Jiang Xing, ... Calm down, Jiang Xing. No matter how good looking the other party is, he's still a stranger from who knows where. Even if you want to bend, you can't bend so hastily. You have got to at least go through some inner struggle and conflict. Jiang Xing smiled. "Sorry, you're not my type," Lin Qingyu said calmly. "Are you sure? If you're talking about looks, I should be everyone's type." Ooh, confidence. Jiang Xing looked at the other person's face, but couldn't say anything to refute. Lin Qingyu chuckled softly. "Lao Gong, I'm hungry." Intuition told Jiang Xing that the boy didn't have the slightest malice towards him, and the boy really did seem to know him. Reason told him too that casually believing a stranger was death-seeking behavior. But this time, he just wanted to trust his instincts. Jiang Xing thought it over and said, "If you say you're not a liar, I will take you to eat delicious food." Lin Qingyu said, "I'm not a liar." Jiang Xing was still not at ease. "Swear it." Lin Qingyu was quite speechless. "I swear I'm not a liar." "Okay," Jiang Xing said. "What do you want to eat?" Wow, he crowed so freaking fast. Well, Lin Qingyu does have that beauty, that captivating beauty anybody would fall for. But Jiang Xing, you should know from your soul that Lin Qingyu is your type. And that he's your wife. How can you forget your wife? Huh?